And your responsibility is to the person you're serving, not to the insurance company that has
Correct.
the product, or
Correct.
to the investment organization that might have a product.
Early
You
in,
might recommend those products.
indeed.
Okay.
Early in my career, I was a career agent with one of the big mutual companies,
Mm-hmm.
and they were a fine organization, and I learned a lot of good things during that tenure.
Mm-hmm.
But what I have come to learn is that independence and objectivity are essential if you're going to work with smart and successful people. My brother, who's an attorney, often says, you know, smart people have what they call BS detectors. Okay?
Sure.
And so you can't sell people these days. You can help them buy.
You help them buy,
And
that's it.
in order to help them
Great.
buy something that's appropriate for them, you need to be independent and objective. I'm appointed with about 30 different insurance companies, and my motivations aren't based on who's going to send me to Aruba if I sell a lot of insurance for them.
Right, good, good. That means that it's an uncomfortable conversation for me to have as a baby boomer, because we're talking about my future and how unpleasant it might be.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result, I might want to kick that can down the road and not talk to anybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
But a comfortable conversation with you could make all the difference.
Absolutely.
And it won't be an unpleasant experience.
Again, we agree right up front that our first meeting is going to be what I call the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation is where we start to get acquainted and find out what matters
Mm-hmm.
to each other, and what you're looking for, and how I operate. And I have 3 conditions. I need to know in that first conversation, if you decide you want to have a second conversation, I need to know about how healthy you are, because insurance isn't always part of the solution that I design, but it frequently is, so I have to know.
Right.
I need to know, I need both you and your spouse, if you're married, to be involved, or what I call full engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, you're not going to commit a lot of money to something I design unless you have another set of eyes to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Who do those eyes belong to? And that's when I find out about your financial advisor. And if your financial advisor is an adversary, then I'm going to explain to you very nicely and professionally why I can't work with you.
Hmm.
And that's going to lead to one of 2 things. Either we part friends, or you decide that you might want a second opinion from a financial advisor that I work with.
Okay.
Okay? You never know. But if we agree to have a second meeting, now we get into the planning discussion.
Right.
With, in your case, you and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And that planning discussion is where I find out what you know, what you understand, what you want to know, and it's really the educational component.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next step after that would be the actual planning process, where we start really gathering the facts and digging in, and gets ultimately to the point of what I call solution development.
Great.
And then the final step in the process is to present the solution. Now, if I'm working in conjunction with your financial advisor, your accountant,
Mm-hmm.
very likely I'm going to review what I'm planning to present to you with them before you even see it.
Right.